ba 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 ba. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Slice of Shonen Podcast. I am your host on the boat, Sailor. And this week, probably going to be a shorter podcast. We don't have a whole lot to really talk about, but still a fun one nonetheless. We appreciate you for rocking with us as always. And by us, I mean it's not just me. As always, I have my Ensemble of Excellence. A little condensed this time too, but hey, that's fine. Let me run down the list here. Let me open Discord. First off, we have the Silver. Say hi to the people, Silver.
Howdy, folks.
Then we have the me. Hey, how's it going? And of course, the Zenith Annie Manga. Say hi to the people, Zenith.
Hi.
True. Are you eating another can of peaches that we told you about last week? He didn't know about those.
I'm having a sandwich I have not eaten since like around a day ago.
God damn, bro. Holy, yeah. Make sure you get them nutrients and all that good stuff. But yeah, the link down to his channel, as well as his Patreon, is linked down below. Make sure you guys go check those out. Of course, we very much appreciate it. Housekeeping notes. I got cooked this week, man. I'm not gonna lie. A bit of inspiration for you, chat room, in case you need it. So Monday came around, and I was like, you know, I don't really feel like working on a video today, but it's cool. I have a day off tomorrow. It's fine. I'll just work on it tomorrow. Tuesday rolled around. I had an entire plan set up for it. Things went to hell. They went to hell very quickly. So then I was like, all right, Wednesday got work, but you know what? That's okay. I'll work on it after work. Wednesday work sucked ass, man. It was horrible. For some reason, they just like backed up our deliveries and stuff. And we ended up having to do way more work. I ended up staying a couple hours after when I was supposed to in order to help get a lot of this stuff out because our warehouse was a madhouse. So I came home dead tired. Then Thursday comes around. I'm like, okay, surely day off again. It's time, baby. Let's go to work. I wake up. I sit in bed for a little bit and I say, all right, that's about enough of that. Let me get up and go to my laptop. I get a call. It's my job. They said, you're not going to believe this. I said, fuck, bro. So I go in. I go help out with that. And then Friday and Saturday, I just worked those days anyway. And it was still very crazy. So long story short, chat room, I say all of this. When you're inspired to do something, just fucking do it. I'd be so ahead of things if I just got off my ass and did things on Monday. I'd be so far ahead of things, man. So don't be like me, all right? Don't be lazy like me. Make sure you guys stay on top of things, and then that way you won't be kicking yourself in the butt and then being like, damn, I really should have did X or Y. So that's my tidbit of advice for you guys. I'm going to be working on the Just Listen to the Song video officially starting on Monday. So we'll be doing that. It's funny because I've been scripting it in my head for like days. I just haven't been able to actually type out a script and record it yet. So I mean, I should work a little faster on it than I normally do for my videos, but just expect that, man. Expect that, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And when it's out, it'll be really good, and yeah, I hope you guys will like it. All that good stuff. But anyway, I guess that's about the housekeeping notes for me. Fellas, is there anything that you've been doing? Anything that you want to share with the people? Anything you want to talk about? Your day, whatever?
Y'all, I'm just out here living, surviving, all that shit, you know, man. Marvel Rivals is pretty fun. The fires, yeah. Terrible stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're
glad you're
back
okay,
now.
though.
It just lagged like crazy. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm also glad you're okay, Silver. because those fires out in California are fucking insane. Seriously. Stay safe if you can while you're out there. One of my other good friends is out in California, and she's like, I don't even know what to do if the fire reaches over here. I'm like, man,
Where is she right now?
it's just stressful as hell. I don't know. She's all over Los Angeles. I don't know where she's at right now. I think the last time I talked to her about it, she was in San Diego. I don't know.
Well, San Diego should be fine.
Yeah.
And like honestly, anywhere down south right now it should be fine. Like, cause I'm actually near San Diego right now. At my sister's place. So.
True. You say all that. Where's the JJK retrospective? I'm not coming out with a JJK retrospective. Not right now, anyway.
Bro likes his sanity.
Yeah. I'll come out with it eventually, but it's not coming out now. What the hell? I still gotta drop the Shinjuku Showdown video. Is the fire still ongoing? I haven't checked, but I was about to say I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Haven't checked.
Yeah, I can confirm it is still going.
Yeah. I don't know if it's still spreading as fast, but it's fucking crazy.
Well, let's see. The fire I had to run away from in particular was the Eaton fire, which was around Altadena, Pasadena. That fire is still going, but they do have it contained at 27% now. But we'll look at how the weather turns, because that's going to be the biggest factor here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the thing is, we have had fires up in those mountains before dozens of times over the years, and it's never been a problem. The thing that screwed us over big time, and this time around, was the fucking wind. And we got Santa Ana winds going around on at 100 miles an hour. There was just literally no stopping it.
Yeah. Jesus, man. 100 miles an hour.
Question from Weary Exile. Was the fire equally as bad in 2017, or is it worse this year? Oh, yeah. No, I'm definitely going to... I don't remember much from the 2017 fire, but I have a very hard time believing any fire was worse than it was this year.
Yeah.
Because, I think this is the first real time it's actually reached into neighborhoods, too, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just scary, dude. It's fucking insane.
Somehow so I was actually up at my own house a few days ago. Because by some miracle, it actually survived. But again, it's not like we're out of the woodwork yet either. So, it's waiting to see how things play out.
Yeah, for sure. That's good that at least your house is still standing. At least, I mean, knock on wood. But I was very nervous about that when you sent that text message. So a little bit of weight has been lifted off of me. I'm happy you get to breathe a bit. Well, yeah, man. Hopefully this shit turns down at some point, man.
Well,
it's fucking ridiculous.
I know that the weather reports are saying that we're projected to get a little bit more wind in starting Tuesday. So we'll see how that plays out. Jesus, shouldn't be. Fortunately, though, it won't be as strong as the wind gust we got last week because it kickstarted this whole mess. But even so, a lot of people are worried it's just going to cause another spread.
Yeah, that's the last thing we need right now. Feels like we just got some type of close to trying to get things contained. We do not need another spread right now.
Yeah.
Just definitely stay safe if you're out there, man. Jesus Christ. And send Silver some positive energy. Holy.
Oh, and then actually, I don't know how many of our listeners are also from the LA County area. So if you guys still happen to be around there, or just to be aware, or if you haven't heard any announcements, it's make sure you're drinking bottled water because as the water is contaminated right now, they did put out something about that. And of course, be sure you're wearing a mask, like an N95 or better, or because of all the smoke and haze.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, it's going to be a bad time for everyone. So for all of you who are actually out there, still be safe as well.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Good call with that announcement too. Good call. It's like punk hazard out there. Yeah, man. It's fucking insane. Thank you, nasty nutter. He's a Sailor fan, man. Look at that. I'm finally one with the people, man. It's great. Kaido got caught in 4K awakening his devil fruit. True. Stay safe. Yeah, man. True. Stay safe to all of our people over there. Zenith, are you okay? Like, are you good out there?
I'm chill. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay, I just wanted to check in on you. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what is Zenith doing? That's good. All right.
I'm in my apartment doing a podcast. I'm good.
That's good. All right, so let's dive right into the chapters this week. And then we can start reading the comments as we go. So let's start with our first one on the docket, Chainsaw Man, chapter 189. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
Man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can say. It's just like,
yeah.
I think it's one of those things where, like, I never know what he's gonna do. Like, broad strokes. Maybe I can see the broad strokes every now and then. But, like, what are we doing? Like, and not even in a bad way, because it's like, I think this is interesting. It actually... So, okay. Let's I guess, just get into it. There is some cool, plus funny shenanigans with them fighting the aging devil, yada yada. We can talk about that stuff for sure. But honestly, I feel like we kind of just got to get into, like, the main thing of the chapter, which is the fact... I forgot her name. What's her name again?
Fumiko.
Fumiko, thank you. Yeah. Crazy how I can't remember her name.
We got to talk about the biggest part of this chapter. I don't know who she is.
I forget it. She don't do much, all right? Until now, apparently.
Understandable.
Fumiko, yeah. Well, you only remember because you've been on her hate train for a while.
Bro. She let me down, bro. I bear grudges, okay?
Yes.
I bear grudges.
So, Fumiko is a devil. And is two people. For some reason.
Prepare.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
That it literally walked in like, sure, glad I'm not that guy.
Take a look at this fucking guy. Jesus Christ, man.
Like, literally the meme. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, okay, this is what we're doing? Sure.
And it's like I don't know what kind of devil power that is. I mean, considering she's giving her heart, which is like a thing a devil would do to power someone up, that, you know, that is what clearly marks her as some kind of devil. But we don't even know what kind, because, you know, Yoshida calls her Mifune, but that's not like a
that's
concept.
Her last name.
Or oh, that's her last name.
Yeah.
Then yeah, we don't know anything.
We don't know shit. Because I remember I had a similar thing, Zenith, because you brought up like, oh, you just remember her name. I had a similar thing where I forgot because I kept confusing her for Fami. And I was like, her name's not fucking Fami. What is her name? And then I searched up Fumiko, and then it had her last name as Mifune. So I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Damn, Yoshida, you gotta be all formal and shit. This is not the time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Call her by her name. When has he ever called her Mifune? Who is this nigga? I mean, maybe that's a thing, right? Where it's like, oh, one of us is Fumiko, the other one's Mifune. I don't know.
That pissed me off.
I don't know, weirdly enough. But speaking of Fami, weirdly enough, I was talking to one of my friends about this. Shout out to Art Devil on Twitter. And we were just talking about the chapter. And she was like, I wonder if the Fumiko is Fami truthers are correct. I was like, what the fuck are you saying to me right now? Elaborate, please. And she was like, oh, I don't know too much about it, but it's been an ongoing theory that Fami and Fumiko are some way tied together, whether that be like Fami controlling Fumiko from afar, whether this be something to do with the Fire Devil, because we know like he's been involved in some shit recently. However, however the case, I don't know how they're connected, but people have been making this connection for apparently a long time. So
Interesting.
I was surprised by that. So I wasn't sure if chat had any thoughts on it. Maybe you guys have been following it as well and you have some more inquiries that we can look into. But shout out to the donations, by the way. Let me read the last one. Shout out to Edward, saying that episode 1 of Sakamoto Days was solid. Shouts out. If I remember, I do have something I want to say about, I guess, the discourse on Sakamoto Days when it came to the anime and stuff. It's just nothing but like an old little rant thing. So if I remember, I'll say it after we get done talking about Chainsaw Man. Nothing crazy, but it's just like, you young people. And shout out to Wet Napkin for the 5, saying you guys got hit with the reading comprehension devil. It's implied that Fumiko learned a shadow clone jutsu from Madara during the 4th Great Ninja War. Not even Naruto, just from fucking Madara. Nah, man, jacking my whole man shit. Nah, we can't allow this.
We do have.
Madara was probably known as a great betrayer, so it kind of makes sense.
What's up?
All right, we got a comment going. Does she have to be a devil? Could she simply be a human, giving Yoshida permission to use her heart in contract with Octopus? Now, okay, this is the difference, right? And here's the thing. Maybe you might be right, but here's why. There is a notable difference between a devil giving their flesh and a person sacrificing or having their flesh sacrificed for them. And the big deal is it's a difference of motivation. When a devil is giving their flesh, especially their heart, which is like their core, I mean we see it's their core because it's literally with all of the with people like Denji, that's the only part of the devil that's like devil when they're in human form. That's like their core. It's the part that can be killed.
Yeah.
The difference is when a devil is giving their flesh or heart, it is specifically with the motivation to give a power-up. When it comes to other things like that, when it comes to just people giving their flesh, it's like, the reason a devil wants someone's flesh for a contract is because they're hungry, they want a snack, they enjoy that, they enjoy the suffering. Sometimes they just enjoy the suffering of people, which is why they'll take something. It's a very different motivation. The fact we see the Octopus Devil, change form just from eating that heart, we've never seen any evidence of that being possible from like a human heart. So she's a devil, most likely.
Is this is it changing form, or has this just been how the octopus has always looked? Because I don't think we've seen the octopus.
You know what? That's actually completely fair. We've definitely never seen the tentacles that big, I will say.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. No.
So maybe not changing form, maybe just getting bigger. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly because, we've never seen. But this is meant to be like a notable moment of like going all out. So,
yeah.
You know what? Actually, here's the thing. If she is just a normal person and this isn't a power-up, you could argue that she's a normal person and Yoshida is offering her heart as a part of a contract to, let him go all out. That's a complete possibility as well.
That's what I was figuring, yeah.
We still have to contend with her shadow clone fuckery.
True.
Right? Like, that's the thing. If this was just on its own, I would have totally reached the same conclusion right away. Oh, yeah, she's a normal person, just contract stuff, right?
This bitch is Adam Warlock.
Well, like, we still have to contend with that. And here's the thing. Both could be true. Maybe she is a normal person, and there is some weird devil fuckery going on with her clone stuff. We still need to know what the deal is on that.
Yeah. Because
Like-
that is obviously, like you mentioned before, a very core part of this chapter. The fact that Fumiko just walks in, is like, "Hey, what's going on, everybody?" Everyone just pauses, like, "What?" I truly have. I got no idea what it could be, honestly. Other than like. I mean, like, the obvious guess is just like, oh, she had a secret sister this whole time. She's a twins. It's like, but even then, it's just like, man, I doubt that's the case. I seriously
Right.
doubt that's the case in an environment like Chainsaw Man. I don't know.
Maybe the doppelganger devil.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
I swear to God, like literally, like I said, she could just be more than one person. Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
Fucking maybe.
Genuinely could be.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
a whole warehouse
There are
full of
some
Funis around somewhere.
theories- There are some theories where it's like, what if it's this? What if, man? Like, what? I don't know. What if?
Genuinely, in Chainsaw Man, it's not like I could say like no for a lot of theories because it's like that's fucking insane. Sure, it could be the case. Sure, man, I can't argue against it. It could be, yeah.
Maybe she's a clone because the government is working on cloning technology. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, like
Genuinely
it
could be.
bullshit, right? Right? Like
Genuinely could be. We had certain members in public safety make a contract with so-and-so devil and blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, all right.
By the
Cool.
way, this is another reason I think she might have some devil stuff going on, is not only does she walk on as a completely separate person, she literally refers to the person on the ground as herself,
Herself, yeah.
and then says, "Hardy, aren't I? I'm still alive," as if a normal person would not be still alive at this point, because a normal person would not still be alive. She has lost multiple
No.
organs.
Yeah.
So, like, again, there are a lot of things you have to contend with if you're going to assume she's a normal person. And yeah, she might be. She totally might be. But that will still require further explanation from Fujimoto than just saying she's a devil. So,
Yeah. I also I love that little interaction between Fumiko and herself where she comes in, she's like, haha, I'm really cool, aren't I? And she looks down, she's like, okay, me, I leave it to you. And her on the ground's like, okay.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm on that. I got it. Like, damn. God damn, man. The dichotomy of two people. Holy. Yeah. I really, man, because Fumiko has obviously been pretty two-faced. I mean, even in death, she's a homie hopper. She's like, yeah, I just want to side with who's gonna be the likelier winner. Okay, dude. Like, Jesus. So it definitely does, like, this difference between the two Fumikos definitely is like a subtle bit of characterization, at least in my opinion, but I know that's not like the greater point here. Like, there's something. There's fucking something, and I just don't know. And I want to know, man. I want to know what type of shenanigans they're getting up to. It's so strange, too, because, like, for a while, I mean, I've brought it up before, but like Yoshida has been involved in some crazy talks, and now all of a sudden his partner in crime is just like, no, it's actually me. Fuck, okay. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I see you bringing up the Fire Devil in chat. Yeah, because all the church members
I
turned into
did
Chainsaw
want to
Men.
mention
Yep,
the Fire
I thought
Devil,
the same
'cause
thing.
yeah, the Fire Devil. So the Fire Devil specifically seems to have the ability to give people the power to suit their cause or to suit their beliefs or passions or something. Because, you know, takes a bunch of Chainsaw Man fanatics, turns them into chainsaw people. Takes Yuko, gives her the power to execute her form of justice. You know, like, it seems to give people that type of transformation, and it is actually one of the only powers we've seen in the story that can transform people like that. So it's not out of the realm of possibility to say something's going on there with that. It's just some of these devil powers are so vague. It's again hard to say. Fucking Chainsaw Man, right? Like,
You never know, bro. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
all right, I just need to make a
Yes, there
wild,
is.
crazy guess and like stick to it until I'm either right or wrong.
Good luck.
Yeah, right?
Good luck.
Well, it's like using logic is not helping me. It's not getting me closer to the truth.
What's that Black Panther meme? We don't do that here. Logic and reasoning, we don't do that here. It's Chainsaw Man.
Again, I've predicted some broad strokes in the past, but as far as the details go, I have been wildly wrong on a consistent basis. I gotta think like a madman. I gotta think like I'm the person whose only media presence aside from his writing is a video of him trying to float in the air and falling like an idiot. Because that's what Fujimoto is.
Golly, bro.
He's that guy. Like, how do I get in that headspace, man? How do I get in the headspace of the man who wrote Fire Punch, right?
I don't know if you want to get in that headspace at all. I don't know if maybe you just want to stick to floating. I don't know if you want to get in the headspace of writing Fire Punch.
And yet it's all the same person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can lock it behind a door like Denji, though.
That's so true. True. That's called a coping mechanism, fellas.
Yes. Very much a coping
learn
mechanism.
Things over here on the Slice of Shonen Podcast. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's put it all together. She's multiple people, so maybe it's like a clone thing, or a copy ability, or a hive mind type of situation. That could be interesting, considering she refers to her as herself. Like, maybe. Probably a devil, considering her abnormal constitution. Definitely no sense of morality, since she just wants to go with the winner, but it's devils, right? Which one does have a sense of morality?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Real.
I'll be honest, it's like putting together pieces from different puzzles.
It's
it's just not fucking happening.
It's like having a square block. You look down and all you see are triangle holes. It's like, what do you want me to do?
All right, give me, y'all in the chat, give me your wildest fucking theories, like genuinely, like who is she? Just tell me some dumb shit, and we'll see who's right in like a year, you know?
A year?
Or we'll see who's right like next week. Who knows?
I was about to say, I think it's just gonna be next week.
Former Star Devil, love it.
I think
Beautiful.
I'm gonna stick with the whole Fumiko and Fami connection. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna have the idea that like Fami has been controlling Fumiko this whole time. I don't know. Maybe Fami is just cosplaying as her at this point. I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna go with that connection because I thought that was crazy when I heard it, and you know what? It might just be crazy enough to work.
I think I'm gonna stick with the doppelganger devil theory or the warehouse full of clones theory.
Okay.
Test you, baby Fumiko. Nasty work. Nasty work.
Wouldn't it be the craziest thing
All
I've
right,
seen
actually,
in the series?
here's my theory. Here's my
Okay.
theory. Fumiko is specifically a part of a government experimental project to clone devils to weaponize them.
That makes sense. Yeah. That could definitely be the case.
All right, if I am right, y'all just gotta. I mean, come on, that deserves some glazing, right? Like y'all gotta say
give him his
some good
props.
shit, right? Like, we'll see. Probably not, but like I'm holding y'all to that. Y'all talking some shit. I see it. I read it all.
You gotta, man. You gotta
hurtful.
respect it. Gotta respect it. It's a clone made by Vegapunk. Ugh. God.
That would explain why Sailor wants her to die.
I need her gone by tomorrow. Ugh. Hell no, man. Maybe this is just like Doodle Bob. You ever think of that? Like, just pulls out a fat ass
Nah, I like
pencil
the
and just
Vegapunk
draws.
thing more.
No. No, I hate that shit. So she's like Asuka in
There
the
you go,
Rebuild
punk.
series.
There you go.
True. No, man, get the hell out of here with that. Fumiko and the cooler Fumiko, Aura-less Fumiko, and Aura Fumiko. The Virgin Fumiko versus the Chad Fumiko, if you will. Yeah, I got no real idea, but I'm sticking with the Fumiko and Fami idea. Let me look
Ain't
at
there
it.
the thing where like she collects body parts? Isn't that a thing? Am I forgetting wrong?
She collects like different body parts of people that she's like a fan of. So she was trying to collect Denji's fingernails or some shit.
That's what it was. I swear to God, because it's like whatever the real answer is, right? When we get her story, I'm not saying I'm gonna feel bad for anything like that. I doubt it. She's terrible. But I know deep down that Fujimoto is gonna make me read part 2 again and be like, oh, that makes so much sense. Oh, he put it all together. He connected it all. Because that's what he did with, like, part 1. You know, there were so many moments like that. I'm like, oh my God, all this stuff, it connects. It makes sense. And, like, maybe that's just glazing, you know? Maybe that's just me, like, having undue faith. But I think it's very due.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's very due, because Chainsaw Man Part 1 was like that. Because, like, you read it, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? And then it finishes, and then you read it again, and you're like, oh, like, I understand it now. I get it. It makes sense.
And it's going to be so funny reading through this and being like, wow, Fumiko as a character is actually really good.
What if, bro? Because what if she was lying about collecting those body parts for her own gain? What if she was just collecting DNA so that the government can control or clone people?
I like this comment.
Shit.
Someone on Reddit made a very interesting post that the two Fumiko have been switching between each other often because there are moments where Fumiko seems to be a genuine person.
Man, bring back
One
the
of them
genuine
needs
Fumiko.
Yeah, right? Like, is she just on
Bring
an
her
extended
back.
vacation? Like,
God damn, bro. Yeah, bring her back.
This is, okay, here's the thing. I'm not going to pretend I understand Chainsaw Man perfectly, right? But the thing I have genuinely learned about Chainsaw Man as a reader of it for a long time now is that if a character says something about how they feel or the world at large, or really any information that matters, and they are not a character whose backstory you know very well, they are lying. Just all the time. Look, seriously, go through part 1 again, read anything Makima says, lying. Every fucking word is a deception. She doesn't tell the truth once.
That's one of my favorite parts of part 1, where you read and you just know Makima is lying. Because it's just like, oh, this completely contradicts what she said like 10 chapters ago.
And it's like, yes, Makima's evil, but seriously, like, really read this shit. Most of these characters are lying, like, all the time.
I love lying.
Yeah.
I love lying.
And it's like, it's so fucking deceptive because I will read through a thing again. I'll be like, wait a minute. Yeah, they were full of shit.
I love lying. It's so much fun. Yeah.
I promise you, if you reread through the series again, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. These are not truthful people. Like, I think, like, Aki is the only character I see who, like, consistently tells the truth all the time by the time we know more about him, because he's a character we know more about. Fujimoto can't get away with making him a liar. Because we'll know.
Yeah, and that's part of Aki's sincerity, is that, like, he comes off as, like, a hard ass, but then you get to know more about him, and it's like, oh, like, he'll be hard on Denji and Power, and then, like, a couple chapters later, he'll be like, you know, I really love those guys. It's like, aw, like, that's the sincerity of it. He can't really lie. So it's, I can totally see what you're coming from there.
All right, I would like to award Ridley 882 with the most batshit theory. I love it. Public safety just turns people into Fumiko to make it seem like she's a great agent who is good at surviving things.
They're just a Fumiko glazer? No way, bro. What is it? What is she doing to deserve this glaze?
I love this because this implies some kind of agenda to make Fumiko look cool that is just woefully failing.
Bro, she's getting the fucking Kishibe treatment, man. What is this shit? What did Fumiko do to deserve? Is it because she had her stummy out and an agent was like, ooh, her belly kind of, and that's it? You just give her the keys to the kingdom, make her your top agent? What is this, man?
Sounds about right.
Golly, man. No! No, man. Nigga looked at her stomach once and said, listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone has to look like this. Everyone has to look like this, man. It's the whole public safety is being ran by sleeping danger, bro. I'm on to you, buddy. I'm on to you. I know you. Damn. I like my Fumiko evil down with the genuine one. Man, I want the genuine one back. I want the genuine
This is the
back.
exact type of person that Fujimoto caters to.
Hey man, I understand liking an evil woman, you know. I am a Makima stan, but
Yes, sir. Okay.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Fucking sleeping danger. He's in charge of public safety. We just don't know it yet, but I'm on to you, buddy. I'm on to you. All according to Keikaku. Yeah, man. He took one look at Fumiko. He said, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone needs to look like this from now on.
I'm not gonna lie. I need her to ruin my life.
Yeah, y'all talking
Straight
about
up. That's how y'all talking sometimes.
I think Denji may disagree with that.
y'all talking about how you can fix her. I don't want to fix her. I think her murdering people is funny.
Y'all sounding like part 1 Denji.
You're a victim. You're a victim. Do you think that they're going to pull aging into its own realm so they can put it down because devil powers don't work there? Bro, that's actually metal if they do that.
That would be fucking awesome.
That's actually so fucking cool.
I mean, would his own domain expansion work on him, though?
Well, that would actually be really interesting because that would mean it would get to see, like, a world where humans don't die of aging.
Yeah.
It would get exactly what it wants.
And we saw in this chapter with Yoru's stupid ass, bro. She's such a fucking idiot. I love you, though. Where she dives through...
Oh, hold on. Where was she in the Aura tier list? I gotta ask. Where was she again?
She's Aura bankrupt, bro.
Thank God.
Aura
Okay,
bankrupt.
I
had
need
a
to
lot
watch
of
that
people...
video. I don't know where the Aura bankruptcy is.
I had a lot of people who were just like, nah, she deserves to be in the top tier. We gotta pour honey on her because she had like the Statue of Liberty moment and that was cool. It's like, listen, man, I get it, but nah.
The thing that y'all gotta understand about Aura is anyone can have it when they're winning.
Yeah, she's a front runner, bro. She's
No.
a piss baby.
Y'all gotta see her when she's losing, and she's bankrupt, buddy. She owes money.
Even before that, like before she had that big Statue of Liberty moment, she's like looking around, pointing like, where's Chainsaw Man? Where is he? Where is he? This is someone's goat? This is your goat? God,
this is where we're
damn.
pouring honey? Like, get it together. Y'all gotta get it together, I swear.
I get
Anyway.
it. I love Yoru too, but we gotta call a spade, man. That bitch is bankrupt. Holy.
Okay, alright, Alex, you got me.
What the hell?
Check chat.
Oh, let me see. Yoru's female Vegeta in terms of order. No
Not what I was talking
way,
about, but that
bro.
is funny. Yeah.
No way. Which one are you talking about?
Right above that, her dysfunctions make my dick function.
I didn't
That's
even see that. I
crazy
don't
work.
even see that on my end.
Really? That's
No.
so funny.
That's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually very funny. We need another group tier list because Sailor is not enough energy to carry an entire tier maker by himself. Nah, bro.
I gotta say, he was doing great.
We made it through the whole chat. It was me and chat, bro. What the hell?
Wait, so it was just you then?
It was just me. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, no, I wanted to come for that, but life was kind of kicking me in the balls by then. And so
I was gonna show up, and then last minute shit just came up, and it's like, well, sorry, bro.
Yeah. It's fine, but we made it through. It was me and chat.
Yeah.
We made it through.
Got it done.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying. We found out in this chapter, because of Yoru's dumbass, that aging Devil's power don't work in its own world. Because she got aged up to like 1 billion and then got put back in aging Devil's world. It's like, oh, I'm fine again. Oh, thank God. So if they somehow do manage to drag aging Devil into its own world, it's Jorida. I'm not gonna lie. They are jumping this nigga like crazy. So I would love to see that personally. I think that would be pretty cool. It may end up being the only way we can actually fucking beat this thing. So
and it would also mark the only time a primal fear has been beaten in the series.
Yes. So
which, by the way, I mean, not killed, not really defeated, but essentially beaten.
Yeah, right.
And that would be insane. This is, by the way, this is already just one of my favorite fights in the series. Like, the aging Devil stuff is so cool.
Yeah, it's great.
So if it gets an ending that is equally cool, I would love that. I want that.
Hey, man, we strive for it, man. We strive for it. The issue is just how we get it into this fucking place, because obviously when it gets eaten by Chainsaw Man, then like 1 billion kids die. So
yeah,
we gotta figure out how we're getting them in here. Denji, I don't know how far your mouth opens, but like
really far, apparently.
Really fucking far. This nigga's a snake, dude.
I did want to bring that up. So apparently
think
Denji has...
Well, I think they're just breaking his jaw. Like, I'm not kidding.
No.
I think they're just physically mutilating him to pull this off. Like, it's the only way. Look at that shit.
It's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
It's actually horrifying. Like, we don't see it here, but I think the anime is gonna there's gonna be like cracking sounds and shit. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Nah, man, my boy ate the gawk fruit.
He had to have, bro, because he literally, like, Yoru comes back, she's like, am I beautiful? And he's like, yeah, you're cute. How can you speak? How can you say words, bro? Your jaw was like on the floor, man. Holy.
He doesn't matter how hurt he is. He can always
compliment a bad bitch.
He can always compliment a woman. That's Denji.
That's Denji, man. Well, picking his jaw off the floor. She's very beautiful to me. Oh shit. Okay, now, okay. Unironically, Yoru's ass almost broke this man's jaw. That's how much mass Fujimoto was putting on that thing. And he still was able to pick his jaw up and be like, you're really cute. Thanks for almost destroying me, I guess.
I think it's so funny how Yoru has, like, literally any vanity about her looks. Like, that's not your body. What are you talking about?
That is so Yoru, though. That is so Yoru. Like, I still look good, right? That's me. I still look good. Good, man. How else can she fucking
How dare you mar my beauty? Oh my god.
That's my beauty, man. It's my beauty. How else can I seduce people to get them to do what I want? Granted, she can't seduce for shit, but like she tries. She tries, chat. She tries very hard. Yeah, man. Yoru's such a fucking baby, man. I love it though. I love Yoru so much. Asta and Yoru are so great. She's just such a loser, man. Both of them are such losers, but Yeah, this is a really good chapter. I'm very excited for the next one coming up on Tuesday, man. Some good shit.
Oh, we don't have a break. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was the first thing I checked. I was like, oh, thank God, no break.
I really think we're either going to get an explanation for Fumiko next chapter, or we're not getting that shit for a while.
Man, if we don't get it for a while, I'll be so sad, bro. I want to know.
I'm going to be picking up them puzzle pieces again that don't fit together at all until I finally get told, oh, bro, you had it backwards the whole time. All right, Fujimoto. All right, man.
You're looking at it from the wrong angle. It's like, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Yeah, it'll be, I'm hoping it'll be, it'll be next chapter where we figure out what the deal is with Fumiko. Mm-hmm. I would like to know. I would like Aging Devil to just be like, how the fuck are you, like, walking around and alive? And then Fumiko's just like, oh, I da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and she, like, explains.
Yeah, need an entire chapter of her just being a Makima and giving her entire exposition.
That is one of the best chapters in the story. So, like, if we can get that again, yeah, if we could get that again, that'd be cool. I'd be down. And then at the very end, Chainsaw Man just buzzes through her just like he did to Makima, because, you know, and then that time she, like, stays dead.
She gets buzzed through, then another Fumiko walks in. Man, I'm glad I'm not that guy.
Bro, Fumiko is like that one episode of SpongeBob where they just have the bags and the bags and the bags. Like, you take out one, another one just, like, walks out. Oh, boy. Woo. Glad I am not her, am I right? Oh, God. Truly the unstoppable force meets the immovable object, if that's the case. Holy.
Genuinely.
Fumiko needs to get the chalkboard out and explain. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Actually, what do you mean, Sleep in Danger? You're the one who made her. I know you. You're head of public safety. I know your game. You're the one who's out here cloning people. I understand. You need to get on explaining this stuff. Fumiko made a contract with the Uncle Grandpa Devil.
Thank you, Ridley. Exactly what I was referencing.
True. Type shit. Yeah. It's a pretty good chapter. Pretty good.
Wild chapter. Genuinely. This is why I'm reading Chainsaw Man. Like, shit like this.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of other things, but, you know, like, this is one of them. Oh, my God.
Absolutely. Let me look through some of these comments here. I won't read all of them, but we'll read through some of them. Here we go. Zenith has the Gojo versus Makima timeline. Working on it, I imagine. It ain't easy.
The problem is, it's kind of all out of my own pocket at this point. So it's going at the speed that I can afford it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking up on it. It's a passion project. I love it. The script has been done. Most of the storyboarding has been done. Most of the voice acting has been done. The problem is money.
Yeah.
And also one of my compositors got a new job and can't do it anymore, so I got to find a new guy, and that's unfortunate. Yeah,
Shout
well,
out to
okay,
him,
the guy who did, good for him. He was a cool dude too. So I had two compositors. I have Damon, who did all the color grade, like all the color stuff, adding the animation onto the background, all that stuff. And then there was Tom. I forget, it was like Tom something. I forget what his like full user was because I haven't spoken to him in a while. But basically, he was the guy who did all the camera work in the 3D background. And believe it or not, hard to find a person who can do that really well, apparently. I didn't expect it to be, but it is. Right now, my main focus is getting some of the sound work done, like some of the OSTs done, as well as finishing up the voice acting. That is my main focus right now, as well as finding a new person for the background camera work. Because once I have the background camera work, I can sort of set up a lot of the rough animation more easily. but it's kind of a step-by-step thing. You got to have this thing to do this thing and this thing to do this thing. Productions like this are really complicated.
An entire process, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit ain't easy, but it's happening.
Shit ain't easy.
It's happening.
That is a rough idea of where things are at, though. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. W update. Let's see. Depending how this goes, we may have to reluctantly take Fumiko out of Aura bankruptcy. Man, I don't want to, but you have a point. You have a point. We might have to. We'll just have to wait and see. Let me see. She can transfer her consciousness she learned from Big Reiner. Yeah, how about you keep that AOT shit over there? How about you get that shit out of my face? You gonna bring up my goat Yoshida? Unlike Bumren and Pedoko, my man's got a Zenkai boost. I mean, shouts out Yoshida. Shouts out Yoshida. Unfortunately, he's just like the least interesting thing about the chapter, which is saying a lot because the end of the chapter was really cool.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. If that is the Octopus Devil, like just its actual normal form, what does that say? Like, what is that saying about octopi? Like, what is the commentary there?
I got
Man,
no
they
idea.
got tentacles and they're attached to what is essentially their head, I guess.
Yeah.
Fujimoto probably.
Doesn't this octopi thing look cool? It's really cool. That's it so far. It's the aura.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
We're close to 100 chapters from part 2, or for part 2. True. Awesome. Let me see. Also, with our current pacing, I don't really believe part 2 will be the last one. I got no idea. I got no idea what we're gonna
do think it will be the last one. Specifically because now, okay, when part 1 ended and we got announced to part 2, I think a lot of people, myself included, kind of assumed, okay, we're gonna get like a part per horseman, basically. And that has just not been the case. And also, Fujimoto has specifically said, I forget where he said this, I think it was an interview, but he said that he doesn't like doing like long running stuff. I mean, look at Fire Punch. That's like what, 80 something chapters? I think it's 86.
It's not long, yeah.
We have a bunch of one shots.
And then Chainsaw Man was like,
and then
91.
Chainsaw Man is the outlier.
It's like
Chainsaw Man is the
97,
outlier. Yeah, it's 97, I believe. And it's still going. It is almost to 200, and that is probably something that he doesn't want to do forever. Fujimoto strikes me as the type of guy who just wants to keep making one-shots and short series. But Chainsaw Man's kind of his big hit, and I'm sure there's story points that he wants to hit with it because it is his most expansive idea. And also, I'm sure Shueisha is kind of pushing him to keep it going too. But I also don't believe this is a series he wants to keep going forever, despite any push. I think he's going to get all his ideas out in the time frame that he can, and then he's going to go back to making banger-ass one-shots.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it'll be super long either. Let me see. Logic. Yeah, we don't do that here. We much prefer having giant unexplained monsters that come out of the Statue of Liberty because who the fuck knows what that thing actually was. Hey, man. It was some, it made for some good social commentary, though. Very funnily timed social commentary as well, with people saying that, you know, Fujimoto's interpretation of Captain America doesn't mean anything, and then he drew a chapter where the Statue of Liberty shot a gun. So he drew a chapter where the stand-in for the NRA sacrificed their fingers to shoot a gun through the Statue of Liberty. No social commentary at all in that one. Don't look into it at all, says Chainsaw Man Twitter. Let me see. Worm or Starfish Devil. True. Clone Devil. Fujimoto might.
That'd be so funny. What?
Yeah. I am you.
I'm so afraid of clones.
To be fair, with all
No
of the
wonder she
different
sucks.
interpretations, yeah, all the different media out there, that was just like, oh, clones kind of suck. This,
You know, that's
I don't know.
that's fair.
I don't know. Back in like 1980 something, this man may have read twice his backstory from MHA and said, I think clones kind of suck.
That sounds bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're kind of scary. And then the clone devil shows up. Fujimoto might be setting up a SpongeBob scenario for Fumiko. That could encompass so many things, but that's funny.
Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate.
That's really funny. Fujimoto gives us squares and somehow makes a circle, man. Yeah, he condenses it down. Fumiko is the cockroach devil because we can't get rid of this freak. Exactly, Alex, man. Jeez, can't get rid of her. She's the real Fumiko, but the other one is Doodle Fumiko. Me Fumiko, you Doodle Co.
Oh my god.
True. Let me see. It's the 69 paths of Fumiko. 69? Holy golly, bro. What do we need 69 paths of Fumiko for? What do we need that for? God damn, we just can't have 6? Let me see some more of this. Careful now, sailor, don't mix my drunk goat and your failed stock. Man, I'm just speaking it how it is, bro. I'm just speaking it how it is. Let me see. Or maybe make it seem like she's still alive to manipulate people and build a relationship instead of having a bunch of generic people who the target doesn't care about. Maybe she's just a clone. Maybe. Y'all gonna update the villains tier list? I would love to see your final takes on MHA and JJK antags. Probably not, honestly.
I could see us doing that maybe later down the line when more series kind of end. Like
I guess
because
so.
I could definitely I think our opinions will have shifted on some JJK MHA villains. I think there's other I don't think we'd redo our older gen villains list, but our newer gen one, I could see us doing that again. That could even be fun, especially with more series coming out. Yeah, man, I'd love to put some Kagurabachi villains on there and shit. Some Dandadan villains maybe. Why not?
Okay. No.
I think it's
Maybe
worth consideration.
Maybe. Okay, yeah. We'll keep it in line then. I was definitely a no-go, but if the rest of the crew wants to, then sure. Yeah, we'll do it. Let me see. I won't approve of Chainsaw Man leaks yet, so I don't approve of Chainsaw Man leaks yet, so I won't give an explanation yet. Thank you, Sleeping Danger. Appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it so much.
Thank you, bro. Listen. We know you know. We know you're the inside man. You're the man in the house.
We know you're Fujimoto's number one guy, but we need to keep it on your hands.
Yeah. Keep it low key. Yeah, but besides Gege, most mangaka's estimation of a length for this series was not on point. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, hey, Gege is the first person to have the formula where it's it'll be over by here. And I think part of that formula is them just not giving a fuck about JJK, so that definitely helps.
Yeah,
not even trying to disrespect it, he just didn't
he just objectively kind of
objectively
I will say that that message he wrote honestly just made me sad because
it was
man,
really
he went
sad.
He went through it,
bro. Just the opening line of JJK has been pissed out. I was like, what? I had to check multiple sources to see if this was real. And Jesus, okay, yeah. It's I'm. Side note: I'm still gonna make the Shinjuku Showdown video, but when I read that, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do a Culling Games video anymore because it's despite all of my problems with Shinjuku, there are still some things that I really enjoy about it, and I want to talk about those and add my own perspective. But Culling Games, I am so much more negative on, and what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make a video and go this arc sucks, and then the author's yeah, I know it sucks. Okay, what's the point of even making the video at that point? So I don't think I'm even gonna make that Culling Games video. I'm still gonna make the JJK retrospective at some point, but that Culling Games video I think is just cooked. I read that, I was like, damn, man. that's rough. Like, that's so fucking sad. Let me see. 300 chapters would be sufficient because that's his favorite film. Is 300 after all? Hey, man, that would be interesting if we could get it there. What's up, Siva? True. JJK talking big 2025. Yes, bro.
Bro, the anime's not even over. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that talk eventually.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, anime is gonna come out and be like, "Why are people still talking about JJK?" True.
Here's the thing. Regardless of how anyone feels about it, it is genuinely like it's a generational series.
Yeah.
Like it is going to be remembered for a long time. It's like again, regardless of opinions. Like for example, you know. A lot of people don't really like Demon Slayer. That is still going to be talked about. Like, that was huge for a while. Like,
yeah, Demon Slayer is going to go down for a good bit. Yeah, I enjoy Demon Slayer, but I know it's not really a popular opinion. I love the JJK, but the ending bummed me out. Yeah, man. You're not the only one. Akutami felt the same way. Shit, that sucks. I wanted the final dose of hateocracy from you. Hey, man, sorry, I can't. Because this is like, I don't know. This is just like, if I say it sucks and the author is just like, I didn't even fucking try, it's like, well, shit, yeah, I mean, I can just tell. Like, what am I supposed to talk about in the video? I just go in, it's like, man, it just feels like Gege didn't even try. He's like, yeah, I didn't try. It's like, oh. You're like, what am I supposed to say?
Like, there's definitely a value in talking about it, but like, there's got to be energy for it, you know? Like, I can get on a podcast and I can talk about why I think the ending to JJK is half-baked and not very good at all. But, like, y'all got to understand what goes into making a video like that. Because I remember
so many hours.
Sailor made his AOT video. Y'all gotta understand, I was gonna do the exact same thing. I wrote like 8 pages of that script, and I was just like, this is fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And I just stopped.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun at all. And he did it. He fucking did it. He reread the series. He took pages upon pages upon pages of notes. Honestly, too many notes. Like, really spent a long time on notes. Then recorded it. Then edited it. You know what editing does? You listening to what you're saying over and over. And if it's negative, you're hearing your negativity over and over again as you go over it. You get sick of the sound of your own voice every single video. Bro put himself through the ringer. Like,
it's like,
it's fucking miserable.
I worked on that video for like 2 years, like every day of my life almost. Like that was a grand undertaking. Now, obviously, every video is not like that. That video is like fucking 5 hours long. But a lot of time is spent with a video. And if I just do not really care to make it, then there's no point. Like, I could be making a video that I actually care about, and it would be way better, in my opinion, because I actually want to put that effort into it. Culling games, it's just like, I go in, and I'm like, damn, Hikari sucks. And it's like, yeah, he does. Oh. like, as much as I like people agreeing with me, I also like the discourse of people going like, nah, I think this is cool and blah, blah, blah. As long as it's respectful, obviously. But like,
yeah,
it just feels so dead.
Well, it's like, what are you supposed to say if you love the series, right? Like, in terms of JJK, if you're like, man, I don't like how this is handled, and a fan comes in and is like, I like how this was handled, actually, there is a conversation to be had. But if the author comes in and is like, yeah, my bad, I wasn't really trying there, it's like, there's no discussion.
Yeah, I was about to say there's no discussion. Yeah. Which is funny, because in my Shinjuku Showdown video, most of the script is like typed up. I bring up how JJK I just don't think has any staying power in terms of like actual analysis and discussion, right? Like, obviously, because there's still going to be memes and there's still going to be references and all that stuff, right? But in terms of discussion, I just don't think that's going to be the case. Like Naruto, for example, right? Naruto, people are still debating on whether or not, like, what Naruto's themes are. What is the core message of Naruto? How does Naruto being the child of prophecy fall in line with these things? What is, like, X about? What is Y about? You know, like, people are still talking about these ideas and characters almost 10 years after this story has ended. Whereas JJK, I don't think you can do the same thing. And having Akutami, like, come out and say that about the story, it's just like, it only adds to that. It's like Zenith said, like, what do I really say? Like, what do I really say at a certain point? You know, obviously I still have things to say about JJK, but it definitely reduces a lot of what I have to say. Just hearing the author go like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, I just didn't try. I just wasn't that invested. It's like, damn, it's really sad. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Did he really say that he never even tried or that he failed? Is that an interpretation of the pissed out quote? I think him saying, I just pissed this out, just means he didn't even try. Because, like, that's
he talks about, like, a lot of the hate comments he got. He talks about how that affected his mental state. Like, it's a sad message. Like, he talks a lot about how this mentally affected him and how that affected the quality of the series going forward.
Yeah, when you say, like, oh, I just pissed out, like, if I just, like, half-assed a video, I would say, oh, I just pissed out a quick video real quick. Like, that's usually what that means, is, like, I didn't put that much effort into it. So him saying, like, yeah, I just pissed out the manga for, like, the past couple of years, it's like, oh, he wasn't all there. He wasn't trying to give his full attention to it, which makes sense when you look at all of the different plot lines that were dropped, how quickly things get skipped ahead, and all other sorts of things with JJK. But it's just sad to have it confirmed by the creator. Just be like, yeah, I just didn't fucking try. It's like, oh, okay. Damn, man. But yeah, I'll still be making the Shinjuku video. I'll still be making the JJK retrospective video. So look forward to those. But slight side tangent on JJK, because that happens every now and then on this podcast, because that series has really affected this podcast for better or for worse. So we always stop to talk about it every now and then.
You know, like, it really did start with, like, One Piece, Black Clover, JJK, MHA, Chainsaw Man. Yeah. And, like, JJK and MHA were, like, I would say, just some of our most passionate discussion on this podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, something about those two series getting popular sparks some of the most passionate discourse, both on here and on social media. Mm-hmm. Like, goddamn. Because One Piece has its community, but it's very isolated to itself, I'd say. It's rarer that they're picking fights unless someone's picking a fight with them. But, at least in my experience. But generally, goddamn, the talks on those series right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was fun. At least a lot of the times it was. Other times you get into it with some people and you're just like, bro, what are we even talking about right now? And it's just because of the things being discussed in MHA, specifically. Like, I will say, I just don't think people were mature enough to handle a lot of the conversations being had at that time, just because Horikoshi was talking about some pretty serious stuff. But when you did meet someone, like when you get on this podcast, for example, like whether I agreed or disagreed, it was always nice to know people were at least mature enough to have a conversation.
Exactly. The podcast has always been a very good way to get out this stuff in a healthy way, because Twitter is insane. Twitter is a collection of people of all age ranges, demographics, experiences, and backgrounds talking about very sensitive topics.
Yeah.
Never ends well.
Nah, never really ends well, unfortunately. Yeah.
I personally think this was what this author was trying to say. Well, I think you're going to hell. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
cool.
that's what's great about this, because like we're all similarly minded enough where we can respect each other, but we're still different enough to know that we're not just a complete echo chamber either.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are times when I want to beat some of y'all's asses, but like, you know, it's in a friendly way, a healthy way, really.
True,
These are my buddies.
True. Hey guys, I just joined the stream. My day has been great. At this point, the only thing that can ruin my day is listening to people talk about JJK. Anyway, I'm going back to watch the stream.
Okay, so I think that's a really good time as any.
Yeah, like we've already exhausted everything with Chainsaw Man.
Hold on, wait. We need to answer this question from Ridley. Who's the best girl from Naruto? Answer to Yuya. I think I think Tsunade is up there. Shout out to my Wrinkle Wranglers. I think she's my number one. Anko, part 1 Anko is up there. Who else? May, she's pretty great. I love me some May.
Conan.
Conan is great too, for sure. Adult Hinata and Tenten. God damn, bro. They're different animals in the same beast.
I was gonna say 10-10 myself, but I wasn't sure if I'd get flamed for that.
Nah, man. Adult Tenten, she is a baddie, bro. Holy shit. She is fine, bro. Tamari, of course. True. Yeah, man. Low key sleeper pick. She's like the one girl who was the assistant to like the Tsuchikage. I don't remember her name, but she like was like she used like rock jutsu.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she had like the one long sleeve and the one short one, like short.
I can never remember her name.
I don't remember her name.
I haven't read Naruto in a while.
Yeah,
I need to go through
Samui's, she's pretty great. As a granny grabber myself, Tsunade is perfect. True. No, Samui's the other blonde girl with the fat boobies. Yeah, she's from the land of the cloud, because they came like, what happened with Sasuke and Killer Bee? And Naruto's like, nigga, I don't know, bro. What the fuck are we talking about?
Wrong answer.
But yeah, man. Kurotsuchi. Yeah. She is a sleeper pick, bro. She's a sleeper pick. Not too many people talk about her, but if you really know ball like that, chat, you respect the game. You know what I'm saying? You respect the game. I dig her. She's cool. Kurotsuchi, yeah. His granddaughter. True. Trying to think of some other ones. I listen, man. Is this a safe space, chat room? Is this a safe space? I like Sakura, man. I like Sakura, man. I'm sorry. I can't hide it. I can't deny it. I like Sakura, so she's up there for me. Low-key Kaguya, but y'all aren't ready for that? Bro, we can have these conversations, you know. If niggas are really wrinkle wranglers like that, we can have this conversation.
I mean, look, I got no issue calling Kaguya a waifu. My only issue is calling her a character in terms of the actual story. There's where we start the argument.
Hey, man, that's true. Kaguya did serve like a purpose. It just wasn't executed.
She's thematic.
All that well.
She's very thematic.
Yeah, it just wasn't executed all that well. It's cool. Chihiro Rokuhiro Raw. Wait, what was the question? True. Yeah, there's a lot of baddies in Naruto, man. There's a ton of baddies. I think my number one would just have to be Tsunade. Mabui, you're right. I forgot about her. Mabui is up there too. This is some Diddy reviews conversations? Hell no, bro. Hell no. First off, I didn't get 30,000 pipe bombs in my mail, okay? So it can't be a Diddy reviews conversation. And second off, listen, we're just talking about who knows ball, okay? We're just talking about who knows ball. Delta over Ada, but that's just me. Delta's fine. She's fine. She's fine. I don't mind her. I don't know. No party like a killer bee party. No, don't you slander my guy like that, bro. Please. You couldn't say like no party like an Orochimaru party or something. Like, that would make more sense. He was literally trying to capture Sasuke's body, man. Speaking of Sasuke though, Karin? Chat, if you know ball, you gotta respect it. Like, if you know ball, you gotta respect it. As long as you stay strapped like the man himself, I guess. Amen. Maybe. It's so sad too, because when Chibi said like, when he was like, hey, people have been like leaking my stuff, I actually felt bad. Y'all know I don't have any love lost for that nigga. But I was like, man, I feel so bad. Like, nobody deserves this. This is so unfortunate. And then he just started lying about getting bombs in his mail. Like, nigga, what are you doing, bro? Come on, man. Be kind. Yes, sir, Karin. Amen. She's an A. Okay, Weary Exile. Low key, if you know ball.
I will say sleeper hit, yeah.
Sleeper hit. You know what I'm saying? That's a respectable choice. She's an A as a baddie. Ino is up there, obviously. Listen, man, we can't forget about the OG. She wasn't around for long, but Kurenai, listen, if you know ball, you respect it. You know what I'm saying? You respect it. Tayuya.
That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
Bro, what's the problem?
From Zayas.
With yo, guys, they found 200 used ninja scrolls at B's house. No, bro. No, not at B's house, bro. Slander Orochimaru, man. Slander Orochimaru, please. May is so bad, of course. Yeah. Tayuya is up there. True. Hey, man, there's a lot of baddies in Naruto. Naruto's just goated. Loki Orochimaru, bro's tongue is crazy and he can shape shit. Damn. Oh, but we're gonna throw the Diddy parties at Killer B's house, but Orochimaru, you trying to bag him? What the hell, bro? What the hell, bro? You go, bro. Hold on. Who are you even saying, bro? My bed just started floating on some Doctor Strange shit when you said that. You go. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. I understand it. Okay. Low key. If you know ball, you gotta respect. Speaking of which, I mean, on the highest to all keys, we can't chat. We cannot call ourselves wrinkle wranglers. We cannot call ourselves good men if we don't bring up top MILF Kushina Uzumaki, chat. What do we say, man? On the highest of keys, if you know ball, that's a first round pick. Chat room. That's a first round pick. But anyway, you know, because we can talk about.
I feel like
this
we were here for a reason. What are we doing?
Yeah. Anyway, chat room, you know what I'm saying? I'll have to make like whole new sections. I think they know too well what you're saying at this point. I'll have to add a whole new sections on the timeline so people can. I'll have to add like a Naruto baddie review section.
Oh my god.
I'll have to add a whole new section. Minato new ball, true. Out of respect for big Minato, I don't speak on Kushina. Bro, it's a hell no, you are not about to speak on Orochimaru, but not Kushina, bro. Hell no, bro. Hell no. You gotta, I feel like it's respect just saying that you know, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? You know ball like that. Call me a Ghostbuster because I'm busting in Kushina. That is crazy. That is insane.
That's insane.
Alex is on some shit, bro. He's like, yo, they knew better to not let me in Naruto's mental at that moment. Nah, bro. Alex is a demon. What the hell? High key, if I was Naruto, I would have gotten together with Ayame, Ichiraku ramen guy's daughter. Bro just wants the discounts, bro. I know your game.
He was already getting it for free.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Kushina till Naruto's hair dyes white. I just dap up Minato and keep it pushing. You're approaching dap up distance with Minato? Yo, a yellow flash dap up? Nah, that'd be kind of crazy. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. We might have to get Dennis on the line for that idea. There's one comment that I skipped past. Oh, Steven's still talking about Chibi. Yeah, man, I don't know why he did that shit, man. Like, you already had people's sympathy. Why would you just randomly lie? Why would you just... yeah, people, they hate me enough.
People don't know when to quit.
Yeah, they hate me enough to send bombs to me, but they just either don't detonate them or they just, like, blow them up and they don't work. Like, what are we talking about, man?
What is the end game there?
What is the end game, man? Like, you did it. You won. You already got everyone's support, or at least the majority of people's support. And then you're just like, I think I'll just lie. All right, man. Okay. I love this community. It's great, bro. It's great. Alex should have been called the nastiest nutter white flash of Konoha. Hold on. Yellow flash back shots might go crazy, but let's move on.
Yeah, we probably should move on.
I agree on that last part. I think that's a fine idea, sir.
Oh my god, bro.
Black Clover, chapter 377. Fellas, how are we feeling?
Yeah. Let me write down the timestamp. Yeah. Good chapters. Oh my god, good chapters. It was cool to see Asta and Yuno confront Lucius like this, and just how Lucius, after some light gaslighting with him being like, it's all your fault, Asta, don't you get it, you're the bastard here. Some light gaslighting. Lucius is like, all right, I gotta throw hands with y'all, whatever. Then he realizes he's just not like that, bro. He's like, hold on, these two fellas are surpassing their limits. Hold on, wait a minute. They're kind of going crazy. I love that. As a concept where it's just like, well, I already know what you're going to do. Oh, fuck. You're actually way better than I thought you were. You're actually just improving as you fight on some Broly shit. So I can't predict what you're going to do anymore. That's really cool. I like that.
It's really cool how Asta's using his swords, switching between them and everything.
I love that.
There's a moment where he's using where is it? I can't find it. It's where Asta's using the sword, where like Yuno's going in for a close-up hit, and Asta's using Yami's sword, and it's going through Yuno because it doesn't attack his allies.
Yeah, exactly. It cuts what he wants to cut. Yeah, man. That shit is so fucking sick.
Stuff like that's really cool.
That shit is so cool, bro. I just love seeing Asta like rapidly swap like this. It's always been one of my favorite parts of his style.
Well, this is like what we've been waiting for, right? For him to be more just adept with going through all of them.
Yeah.
And just being able to switch out and use his kit more, I don't know, I guess just
like liberally,
on a need basis. Yeah, liberally. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, this is like what we've been waiting for as far as his peak goes. It's not just power, it's like using all of the tools that he's built up in his kit for a while.
Yeah,
it's great.
Go ahead.
No, it's like it's just cool. I will say I'm looking forward to where this fight goes, because I gotta say Lucius he's kind of disappointing, Like, what's the coolest thing he's done? Shot a bit of bone at a dude? Like, come on. Come on. You got all this magic. You're a merchant for magic, stealing all this stuff, right? And all you can shoot is a little bit of bone. You got time stuff, but you're not doing any time stuff. Come on now.
Zenon's whole flow, bro. Stealing his
Like,
whole flow.
So I'm looking forward to where, he ain't dead. That's the thing at the end of the chapter. So it's like we're gonna see him do some crazy shit. He's just not doing any crazy shit yet. I want to see some crazy magical BS happen. You know, I want to see some crazy spell clashing. You know, like just give me the weird stuff. Give me the cool stuff.
It's all
because
good.
right now they're beating his ass.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure we'll get it in next chapter for sure. Like,
absolutely.
Because for Lucius, aside from all the other time magic bullshit, he does also have like the same magic as like his siblings. So like with the body compression, jet of blood, bone bullet.
Yeah, exactly. I want to. Sick. It was cool. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't he also? I might be completely mistaken. Doesn't he also have the gravity stuff from Lucifero?
I believe so.
I think he does.
Because I think he just ate him.
Yeah, bro, just ate his heart. I think
he just ate his heart. So yeah, I think he does. Yeah, he's gonna.
He's got like 5 different forms of magic he can go from.
Yeah, and he's gonna shoot a little bone. Like, all right, that'd be impressive. In like JJK, where shooting your blood is like, oh my god, one of the coolest spells. You know what I mean? Techniques. But like, come on.
Yeah.
Show me something, Lucius.
He's definitely gonna, because with him being
you got a Batman utility belt of magic. Like, do something with it.
Dead ass, bro. He has the siblings, like the Dark Triad, just strung up like a belt. He's just like using their powers and shit. Yeah, man. I love Sleeping Danger just brought it up. I love what's his name? Andromelech. The devil at the start of 377, where he's just like, yo, these niggas are kind of crazy. That's wild.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, I love that. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just curious what the point of his character is, because he has spent his entire, like, screen time on the bench. Like,
yeah.
I'm really curious. Like, okay. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, it's copying Naruto. Are we gonna see some Naruto shit though? Like,
I don't think so. I think he's just gonna be a spectator.
Yeah, it's just like I want to know what the point of his character is. Like, what is he doing?
I think it's just gonna be a situation where Lucius is finally knocked off of his high horse, where he has no cards left to play. He is completely failed, and he's like, Andromelech, help me. And he's like, nah, I think I'm good, man. You just lost. Yeah. And that's going to be the moment where he has to actually accept defeat, and he's like humbled in that moment. At least that's what I think, because I genuinely, outside of that, I have no clue what this guy is for.
Yeah, right?
No clue. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he pops out and he's like, I'm actually the final boss now, but I don't think so, considering just how big of a deal Lucius has become, especially in the quest to become the Wizard King for both Asta and Yuno. I don't know, like, with how personal a villain Lucius is, I just think it'd be very strange for it to just be like, okay, now Andromelech's the main guy now. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I just, there's pretty simple chapters. It's just some cool fighting. We do see in 77, we see a lot of the other fights kind of end, which, damn, looks like they were going crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were going nuts. They already had him do that when Asta beat Lucifero. We'll rev up those fryers, bro. It's time for round 2.
Yeah.
It's time for round 2. He's going to be like, but you're supposed to be loyal to me. And it's going to be like, nah, man, I'm sorry. I just can't rock with you like that. And then Andromeda's just going to like go home or something. Yeah. They're like, man, I don't care about this shit. I
was here for the vibe.
Yeah, I'm here to farm aura, man. I'm not here for you. No way. But yeah, it was really cool to see Yuno and Asta just like tag team on this whole thing. Their combo at the end with Zetten, I thought like that whole spread, like
that
felt was fucking sick.
Yeah, that felt so satisfying to see. Just seeing him just like slice through him, and then Yuno follows up with a massive hammer. That was cool, man. Just really good fight choreography. I'm looking forward to seeing just how far these guys go, because I imagine, just like Lucius isn't done yet. I know Asta and Yuno aren't either. I'm sure they'll surpass their limits again, and they'll unlock another crazy new ability, and it'll be super sick. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to be like. But already, this shit it's living up to what I wanted it to be. I'm really enjoying this fight so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, say what you will about Taba, but he does know how to draw a fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saw Vanessa, great googly moogly. She's so funny. Ready for
true.
It's true. Yeah, ready for Black Clover to end. Not gonna lie, feels like it's dragging too long.
Buddy, I don't know how to tell you this.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I know it's gonna be ending soon, right? Because apparently we did hit the climax of this arc.
Yeah, I mean, we did. It's just like it's gonna feel like it's dragging if there's 3 months between chapters.
Yeah.
I was anything, like
if it was coming out at a normal pace with the content we've gotten, I would honestly say it would feel rushed. Like, we're going through these fights really fast, to be fair.
True.
And it's like, I don't really care though, because the fights are cool. It is cool what we're saying, so it is what it is. And yeah, I'm excited. I can't say that I would have wanted to see Gosha's big fight. I'm happy.
I would not care. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, right. Looks like he was doing some shit. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him, I guess. Cool.
I'm glad we're at the main event. We got our main characters. They're doing cool things, and that's what matters.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's fine. I don't think it's dragon. If we want to talk about dragon, we can talk about this election in Chain Soldier right now, man. Holy fuck. God damn. I just want to see who wins this thing. We just keep dragging this shit out, man. I don't even think it's like a bad drag out, but like I get to the end of the chapter, I'm just like, man, fuck. Can we please? Like, God damn, man. How long have we been teasing this shit, man? My goodness. I understand why it's happening, but damn, man. Recent chapter was crazy too. Recent chapter was fucking nuts. I don't even know how. Man, never mind, man. You see the vision, Weary Exile. You see the vision. I genuinely don't think we've seen Leo for like 4 or 5 years. Banished to the Shadow Realm with you, bucko. Yeah, man. Not gonna lie, I see Tabata say he's spending more time with his daughter, and I'm happy for him, but these 3-month breaks are cooking me. This is the first arc in Chain Soldier that I've been disappointed. I agree, honestly. I think it's just really the current chapters, like the recent chapters. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Can we just see what's gonna happen, please? Because we spent this whole recent chapter, like, around Konomi, which I guess makes sense considering what happened. But still, it's like, man, can we just fucking see the end of this election, please? Dude, if next chapter comes and goes and it's like, oh, who's gonna win the election still? I'm gonna actually be pissed. Please, man. Please, man. Oh my God, just show me. But yeah, I agree. Weary Exile. Fucking... Well, before I end off on that, Weary Exile, what do you think would win? Years worth of tutelage under your senpai and a guy that you really have respect for, or your boss showing you a card trick? What wins? What wins? Could not believe that, man. I know she's gullible, but holy fuck. Like, I know where it's coming from. I get it, but damn, man, I can't believe that. Anyway. Is Chain Soldier anime good, or should I read it? I don't know if the anime is good, honestly. I've only read it. I recommend you read it, though. It's good.
I'll probably get to it one day, eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
True.
I probably won't.
True. It's like the storyboarding for it was not done, but I can forgive one miss. Yeah, fair and true. Fair and true. I don't know. Maybe I should just start making some Chain Soldier videos at some point. Maybe I'll do that at some point. But anyway, right? Black Clover is very good. Is very good. Is very good. I don't really have too much to say because it was mainly just like duking it out between the two parties, and it was sick. But that's about it, man. It's good stuff.
True. Just some sick combos, and I think that's really all we can cover right now.
True. Obviously, boss card trick. She wants that raise. True. I doubt it. I think it's the idea of just Ren, just like someone like Ren being so charismatic and saying that she has faith in someone like Konomi who is so gullible and young. Like, I don't know. Like, literally, unironically, right? Imagine you're trying to play basketball and LeBron James is like, you have a lot of talent within you, bro. Like, that's like, oh, fuck. Like, arguably the greatest player of all time said, I'm with the shits. Yo, I'm kind of clean, aren't I? Like, it's probably something like that. Like, imagine, like, you're training to be a fighter and Goku is like, dude, you're really strong. You could surpass me one day. Like that's insane, bro. That's insane. But anyway, that's enough for that for now. Let's move on to our final chapter of the week, which is Dandadan Chapter 180. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
This was an interesting chapter. We're getting more our bad guy set up. We actually learned the identity of one of them. And so I'm curious to see how that plays out. Because, like, again, we, like, for the teacher, Adachi, I believe it was.
Yeah, Miss Adachi, yeah.
So we learned this chapter. She was the one who summoned the Jiangshi from the previous fight. And I'm guessing the reason she's doing this has obviously something to do with her mother. Because, again, that brings up the other thing we were talking about in the last pod, about how, like, most of these people are victims who got wrangled into this because they were struck out at their lowest points.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be a very relevant theme on this throughout this arc, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna be real though. She don't strike me as a victim. Like, I don't know, man. She's kind of.
Okay, well, maybe victim was the wrong word. I don't know what.
No, I get what you're saying. The rest are victims.
I think
she does not give me that vibe. Like,
I think she will be a victim. I think she is. Just because Dandadan has such a tendency to just be like, oh, you know, this villain, they're actually like suffering really bad. So sad. Yeah.
Like, fair
enough. Like,
you know, fair enough.
Like the Iron Bowl guy, he was doing all this because he wanted to use his wish or whatever, or to save his wife. So I imagine it's a similar thing for our teacher friend here. Urgent wants to use that wish to save her mother. And then, of course, you got the other guy who's just being a petty piece of shit, so we don't have to feel as bad for him. Or, well, maybe we will. Oh, I'm sure the author will find some way to make us feel bad.
Nah, I got you. No, I'm fully expecting that. I'm mostly joking around, because it's like, it's just funny. Like, she looks like a whole-ass perpetrator right there in that panel.
Yeah, she looks very ominous, yeah. Yeah, I think even if it's not, like, her mother, like, specifically that she wants to cure, because who knows, maybe her saying, like, oh, yeah, my mom was sick, maybe that was, like, a lie to tell Muramasa, like, hey, you know, like, that's why I was out, nothing suspicious going on here, but whatever her cause is, I think it'll be a noble one. I don't think she's going about it the right way, but, you know, in her eyes, she just wants to help out someone that she loves more than likely. Hase, or however you pronounce his name, his is not so noble, as we see at the end of the chapter, with him just being very jealous of Okarun's newfound popularity. So he's the guy that paired up with Okarun where they did like the running drills in gym, and he got absolutely smoked. And he's like, man, why the fuck did everybody like Okarun? Like, what was he all about? What, man, fuck that guy. And he ended up taking on one of the Kozuka knives and made a deal with a fucking demon, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is one of the most ominous panels in a minute for Dandadan, which again is saying a lot.
Yeah.
But,
I think it's so funny because it's like, you lost because he has powers, and it's like the one time he doesn't.
Yeah, right? He lost
like,
because he has these powers.
I also think this whole situation is funny because he's crashing out over experiencing like a day of living old Okarun's life.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Genuinely, yeah.
I actually do think that is going to be like kind of the point though in the end, and who knows, maybe they'll even be friends in the end. Maybe they'll be like, yeah, man, it sucks, doesn't it? I remember how that was like.
Yeah, I can definitely see them working out their differences at the end. But yeah, it's just the fact that, like, I can see the overarching message just being like, you got to be kinder to these people around you. Because it fucking blows. Like, especially now that you have Koki, who's introduced in this arc, and her whole thing is, like, being left behind and forgotten about by so many people, and the isolation that she felt. So I can definitely see it being a thing where it's like, man, you're right. Yeah, just being mean to people kind of sucks. Like, I can definitely see a situation where it's like, yeah, I think I should just be nicer and I should be a kinder person. And maybe that'll help me go down the right path and not become an incel. So hopefully that's what happens to him.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't fall into the loser mentality. We drag him up out of there. That's good. The fact that this all happened within one day with Okarun and Hase, and he's already crashing out, is extra beta behavior. Yeah,
genuinely.
Genuinely. Like, he's scaring the Hase, bro. They're just like, bro, leave us alone. What is your problem? Get the fuck off me, you creep. Yeah, nah. You gotta tighten up, bro. You gotta tighten up. You can't look at it like it's everyone else's fault. It's yours. You gotta tighten up. So I imagine this arc is gonna be him looking in the mirror, because everything has just been easy for him now so far. He was like one of the popular pretty boys, and you know, now he's not that, and he's very upset. Very much a vanity thing. So very interesting difference between him and this fucking demon he just made a deal with here. But
it's interesting because this could be connected to, like, thematically to Koki, because it's not just what happened to her wasn't that she started getting, like, what happened with her parents is very shitty. They were shitty to her.
Yeah.
But it's not just about not having these things, it's about the downfall, you know? About the sort of, like, because she did give up, basically. And then again, her parents should have been better about that. I'm not justifying that. I'm just saying it's also like, it is about the crash out that these characters experience after something not going their way, and like kind of the slippery slope of that. And people are being really shitty about those slippery slopes, those crash outs, you know? And that's their fault. But it's also about, like, some of the personal accountability of, like, not letting these things make you give up. I think there's, like, a couple themes. There's both responsibilities are being presented here, the personal responsibility and the responsibility to be kind to others. Like, both are being really talked about here, I think. Absolutely,
yeah. That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah. Just gotta have that will to fight on, man. Where's the gym or the workout club from Mob Psycho when we need them, man? We gotta keep going. We need that positive affirmation. Also, that yokai that Hase now has is Jumping Crone, same yokai from CSG used against Fairy Tail card back in chapter 160. I did not even remember that. Damn. Okay. I'll have to go look
actually,
at
no,
that
I think we did bring that up in chat. But yeah, I was surprised to hear that too. But no, I went back to that chapter, and it's true. It really is the same card.
I'm gonna
or same power.
Real quick.
That's tough, man. That's tough. I mean, hey, I guess Okarun gets the turbo granny, and he gets the jumping granny. I guess that's just his thing now. Don't see him in a high jump.
So, you know, that actually did make me think. So, would this mean Saint Germain is basically the all for one of the series?
Yes, very much so. Yeah,
Allegedly.
that's his whole. Not even allegedly. That's his whole thing. Even if this isn't Saint Germain doing this, that's his whole thing. Collecting powers.
Yeah, it is. In that case, yes.
Yeah, he is very much the all for one, except way better
Well,
so far.
let's hope that stays the case.
Yeah. I think it'll be really cool, and he's gonna be like the Dandadan, and we're gonna be like, what does that mean? And then we're gonna learn about it. It's gonna be cool.
That's gonna be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But so far, whoever it is just handing out powers like it ain't nothing, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see what exactly this dude gets into now that he has these abilities. He's probably gonna become an even shittier person. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a situation where it's like, what's his name? God, I forget his fucking name, but somebody in Soul Eater gets Excalibur and then they just start acting crazy. Ridiculous.
He's like in a chapter. I forget.
Yeah, he's in like a random chapter. Yeah, he gets Excalibur and he acts like he's hot shit. So that's probably how Hase is gonna start acting. He's probably gonna bully Okarun a little bit and bully all the other people around him once he like.
Well, yeah, no one's gonna like him still.
Yeah, nobody's gonna like him. Everyone's gonna distance themselves, and he's gonna be like, "What did I do wrong?" Yeah, like what? I thought everybody loved me. Now, what's the problem here? Yeah.
Now I'm a jerk and everybody loves me.
Now I'm a jerk and everyone still hates me? What the fuck? Yeah. What the hell? What is this? Yeah. Definitely. I think that's going to be the case. This isn't what the
commercial said.
Yeah. And on God, Tatsu Sensei is right now the best in the game in Jump when it comes to the artwork. This level of peak on a weekly basis is just something else. I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah, he's just the best when it comes to art. It's hilarious how Hase loses a bit of aura and starts considering committing a homicide. Bro, this aura shit got niggas real into... It's got people down bad, bro. It's got people very down bad. Yeah. You know what? I don't even think it's just aura. This is what no pussy does to a motherfucker. This man scared away 2 girls and he was like, that's it. I've had enough.
Right, it's over.
Why do they want to fuck him but not me? It's the nice guy conundrum, man. It's like, I made a joke to you. You should want to suck my wiener. And they're like, no, man, what is your problem? He's like, I can't deal with this anymore. And he fucking goes Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, no, he's
crazy.
A fucking loser.
He's a loser, man. He's a loser. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that get sorted out throughout this arc, man. Also, can we talk about this nigga, Kinta, just completely ruining everything, bro? Kinta, I will never forgive you, bro. You have ruined my legacy. You have ruined my legacy, bro. Because we could have got to the bottom of this, potentially. Right? Because our gang is just like, oh, Sanjome sounds hella suspicious. We need to look into him now. And he's like, no, guys, we shouldn't do that. No, we have to consider all of our possibilities. They're like, no, but he's out here talking about secret stuff. Like we should really look into that. What is he referring to when he says that? No, guys, we can't look into these things. Holy, bro, he's ruining my legacy, man. We could have got to the bottom of this shit.
Yep, and he's gonna be right.
Oh my God.
That's Sailor's, and he's right.
Bro. We're gonna run into him and they're gonna be like, Kinta, you dumb asshole. And he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm getting beat by a pretty woman. Because he's also a bastard. and then we're just gonna move on. We're like, man, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, man. How dare you insult Kinta knowing damn well Kinta reads One Piece and is a Roto fan? Don't you dare in your life try to put that man in the same sentence as my goat. Okay? That's just not what we do. All right? Road, out here protecting the land of the giants. He was snuck, he was beat, he was crucified. They did him all types of dirty. Kinta, first team all bastard, okay? Complete bastard. Don't you dare try to insult my goat. Damn, man, damn. Careful, Sailor, your record on who to bet on has never been good? Bro, what do you mean, bro? My record is spotless. It's flawless. I always have a very good record when it comes to these things, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Don't worry. Even if Sailor's wrong, I'll still continue to support in his place.
What the hell?
One could even say he has a world record of being wrong.
Bro, no I don't, bro. No I don't. Look me in the eyes and tell me Roto would not put Kinta under his wing out of the kindness of his heart. He wouldn't, because he doesn't fuck with outsiders. See, you don't be reading the manga like we road fans do, okay? We read the true gospel, the true scriptures, the true religion of our goat road. You are not like that, buddy. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. All right? Fuck out of here. This nigga Kinta is gonna be like, I can build a mech, and he's gonna be like, man, get that shit out of here, man. You think I'm gonna listen to a little itty bitty ass, loser, dweeb ass, ugly ass, fat ass, big back, big neck ass human? No, I'm not following a human. I'm gonna put you in his here prison. And you gonna be battling my animals and stuff like that because you damn outsiders. You don't get to come in here and tell me what to do. That's what he did as the guardian of Elbaf, okay? He wouldn't just take someone like Kinta under his wing. What the fuck? Hello? No. Never in your life, bro. Fake fan? Kinta is not an outsider. Everyone else is the outsider? Well, regardless, whether he's the outsider or everyone else is the outsider, he's always the outcast. So you can keep your bitch ass outside of the club. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are not invited. Get your bitch ass out of here. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sailor has been betting and losing for over a century already. What the hell? No, man. I've been hitting on some bets, man. You remember the one time where I guessed the thing? You remember the other time where I predicted y'all remember that? I know y'all were there for that. Come on, chat, you know? Be for real.
Yeah,
Be
man.
for real. Kinta may be a human, but his wiener is giant. No, it's not, bro. Have you seen how big that mech is? He's compensating. I know him. I know him. Sailor, what do you think about Wakura as a protagonist? I hate how directionless and stupid, and especially in the election arc he has become. I think he's fine. I think Wakura is actually a pretty good protagonist. I think because he feels way less of a self-insert. Like, obviously he's like the most generic looking dude you could possibly think of, but like in terms of him actually wanting to help people out, like, I like how he's an actual character, and he starts out as like an incel dweeb where he's like, women just have it so easy in the world. They can just be pretty and they get all this power and blah, 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 because that's a very real thing in our world. And over time, he starts to understand and appreciate just how hard these women are working to keep their world safe and a bunch of other things, and he grows to admire and respect all of them. And just how that progresses throughout the story, I think that is actually like, I think he's such a good MC, actually. I think he's pretty good. I definitely think I can kind of see what you're saying when it comes to directionless, but I don't agree with that entirely. In the recent arcs anyway. I think that Yuki is going to serve more and more of a purpose, especially with the recent revelation that he gave to everybody in the MDF. So I think that's definitely going to play a massive role going forward, but I think he's a really good protagonist. Let me see. I don't know what manga Wakura is from, but I Googled him and I can swear I saw him in the background of Haikyuu. Yeah, bro. He's a Haikyuu guy. He's a volleyball player. He's great. But yeah, man, Kenta ruining my legacy here, man. We could have had an all-time I'm right performance. Chat, you're out here talking about how, Sailor always bets wrong. Well, first off, not true. Second, even if for some reason it was true and I did bet wrong, think about it. We could have made history together. This could have been the first time where I bet and it was actually correct. We could have shared this wonderful moment together. But Kenta took that from you. Do you not feel upset by that? Do you not feel like annoyed, like you were robbed, cheated of a grand moment in history? You don't feel that way? I know I do. I know I do, man. I know I do. But, go ahead.
No, I was just laughing.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I've kind of exhausted my my stuff. I said my pieces.
I agree.
Good stuff.
Agree.
Good chapter.
Kenta is the moment, man. What happened to the game I love, man? What happened to the game I love?
Kenta happened, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well,
man.
get
Good
over
chapter.
it. Anyway, not kidding.
Yeah, good chapter, man.
Good chapters, man.
Very good chapters. Next week, I think we still have a lot of stuff that's off, so I think it is just gonna be Dandadan and Chainsaw Man this next coming podcast.
No, I think we should be back on our regularly scheduled program, so we should have a full pod next week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully that's the case.
Do we? Okay.
I think so. It makes sense if it
I
would
haven't
be.
checked.
Makes sense if it would be. But yeah, regardless, whether what's on the podcast or not, let us know down below what your favorite chapter of the week was. Doesn't have to be anything that we covered here on the podcast. It could be Blue Lock, Blue Box, Kill Blue, Grand Blue, Blue Beetle, Undead Unluck, Himaten, Kane Banashi, whole bunch of stuff, Chain Soldier, whole bunch of stuff, man. Let us know down below. And we'll catch you guys next week, man. Take care. Goodbye. Mwah. And good.